between these schools, and today they clash with both teams ranked nationally, Tennessee number 8 and the Texas Longhorns number 21. Hi, everyone. Welcome to SEC College Hoops. Bob Kessling and Debbie Antonelli from Thompson Bowling Arena. Should be a good one today, Debbie.
It really should. I mean, Tennessee's starting to figure it out. They're playing better on the offensive end. Their recommitment to defense has been outstanding, particularly in the last game. And then Texas is led by a bunch of guards. They've got good guard play, 3 players in double figures, and they might have enough post play to pull it off.
One of their guards is from Tennessee, Obion County, and she's playing well, Chastity Fazell.
Chastity Fazell is only a sophomore. Lost 30 pounds from last year, has reconditioned herself to play through all the screening action that Texas will provide for her. She's their leading scorer. She's their best offensive threat.
Tennessee also relying on guard play today. As their guards get better, they're going to get better.
They certainly are. Shakina Strickland, one of the top 5 players in the country, simply one of the most versatile players that Tennessee has, and her durability hasn't missed a start. She's getting more comfortable playing on the wing. She leads them in scoring, second in rebounding, and brings all those skills to the floor because Ariel Massengale, the freshman for Tennessee, is starting to figure it out. Understands who to get the ball to, when and where, also gives them a scoring presence out front. A very good guard who's figuring out how to play with pace and make good decisions. 2
of the top coaches in the country go head-to-head. Pat Summitt against Gail Geston, of course, of Texas. But she's had success in this building, especially with Duke.
Yes, she has. Gail Geston, of course, has actually won twice in here. So she will bring a team in here that believes that they can do it.
So today, T is for Texas and T for Tennessee as the Lady Vols host the Texas Longhorns. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the opening tip from Thompson Bowling Arena in just a moment.
I love this game. This tradition. The energy. The drive. The fever pitch. This game is about teamwork. Are you ready?
Dish Network, the official satellite TV provider of your Tennessee Vols.
When you run your own show, you wear a lot of hats. Host, star, friend, therapist, and dean of discipline. Can't curse on the air. This kid's listening. The more I thought about those methods of punishment, I said, Dan, what's more politically correct? Dodgeball.
Saturday, Mississippi State is looking sharp. Can D. Boston crew keep the Bulldogs rolling? Or will Troy pull off the upset? Troy, Mississippi State, Saturday at 4 on Sports South, where the madness begins. Brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Dig in, baby. The W, new from Wendy's. Double beef, double cheese, and our signature sauce on a buttered toasted bun. Now for just $2.99.
Join the conversation now and follow us on Twitter.
Tennessee and Texas today. The Lady Vols lead the all-time series with Texas 20 wins to 12. Tennessee's won 2 straight in the series, and today they clash on Tennessee's home floor, the Summit. Here's how the teams will line up today. First of all, for the visiting Texas Longhorns, they'll start at guard Yvonne Anderson, Chastity Fazell, and Ashley Fontenette. Up front, 2 post players, pretty good size, Ashley Gale and Cokie Reed. Now for the Tennessee Lady Vols. Tennessee will start Arian Massengale, an outstanding freshman. Had a good game last week, kind of broke out of a shooting slump. Shakina Strickland, a first-team All-SEC player. Tabor Spaney, a gunner from the outside. And the post players, Vicky Baugh and Glory Johnson. Tennessee comes into the game 3-2 overall. Texas is 5-1, and the Longhorns have won 5 straight. Tennessee coming off a victory over Middle Tennessee, 82-43. Let's talk about your keys to the game today, Debbie.
Well, for Texas, they've got to eliminate 50% of the 42%. The 42% is what Tennessee scores off of made free throws and second chance points. You've got to do a good job there, and you've got to attack their pressure. You know they're going to have changing defense. And for Tennessee, 61% of their baskets have been assisted. They need to continue sharing the basketball and making the extra pass, which will lead to excellent shot selection and making sure they take care of the ball, because Texas will change up their defensive pressure a lot as well.
Tennessee playing in Thompson-Boling Arena for the 25th season. Texas handed Tennessee its first loss in this building back in '87. There's Gail Gestenkors, the head coach of Texas, and this her 5th year at Texas after a long stay at Duke. And there's the Hall of Famer Pat Summitt in her 38th season with the Lady Vols. Debbie, talk about tempo early in this game. Who has to control it?
Well, both teams need to make sure they take care of the basketball. That will be critical. But I think both Texas and Tennessee will want to establish tempo with their defense. Look for multiple looks and look for opportunities to score early in your transition game.
Opening tap is banged around, loose on the floor. They scramble and will jump it up again. Nobody had possession, so we'll do it all over again. Ashley Gale will jump center. First time she went up against Glory Johnson, this time Vicky Ball.
Like most teams that Tennessee faces, they are bigger at every position on the floor.
And again, a hot potato, but Texas finally comes up with her. That's Anderson, given to Fazell, who's a great outside shooter.
Cokie Reed, number 45 inside, has limited minutes because of an injury from last year. They want to get her established early if they can. That's Cokie with the ball right there.
Fazell has an open look, and Texas leads 2-0.
A good sign for Chastity Fazell, coming back to her home state for the first time to knock down her first jumper.
Out of Troy, Tennessee. Massengale give and go down low. Glory Johnson has her shot blocked out of bounds by Ashley Gale, the all-time leading shot blocker in Texas history.
Little pump fake might have helped there against a shot blocker. You got to make sure you get into her body if you can.
Gale's got great timing on those shot blocks. 3:04 now in their shot blocks in her all-time Texas career.
When you come on the road and you play in this environment with this great crowd, you got to make sure that you do the little things early to give your team confidence.
Spaney trying to get the ball in bounds, has to lob it out to midcourt to Massengale. Massengale broke out of a scoring slump in the last game. She had 14 points. Here's Strickland outside. Misses. Johnson had the rebound. Now it's knocked away. Still loose. And Spaney retrieves it. Fresh shot clock for Tennessee.
This is an opportunity for Strickland to take advantage of her size. She's got a smaller defender on her.
Ball takes a drive and lost the ball going up out of bounds to Texas.
And Shakina Strickland has not gotten to the free throw line very much this early part of the season. But with her size and her ability to play multiple positions for Tennessee, look for her to invert to the block some.
Yeah, she's only been at the line 10 times. Passing it to Reed, and she scores down low. Broke the press, didn't they?
Yeah, we talk about attacking the pressure. If you take care of the basketball, most presses will be open backside shots.
Ball inside. Make that Glory Johnson inside. There's Strickland putting it back up. Spaney going up. That shot's blocked by Reed. Jump ball. And the alternate possession stays with Tennessee.
Tennessee wants to play quickly, but for Pat Summitt and Holly Warlick, it will be important for them not to be in a hurry offensively. Let the offense come to them.
Tennessee throws it in the backcourt, not designed to go there, but Massengale goes back to retrieve it. 4-0 Texas early.
Pat Summitt calls out to Ariel Massengale. She wants her to run the horn series.
Vicky Ball, long jump shot is good. Good touch from the top of the key.
And that's the versatility in Ball's game with her 6'5" frame to be able to face up and score outside the paint.
Anderson against pressure. Reed trying to save it in the corner and does. She's going to launch. And a foul is going to be called on Fazell. Crashing into Vicky Ball.
Watch right here the horn series and the fade by Ball. When you've got a 6'5" player that has that kind of footwork that can flare off a screen, that is pretty tough to match anywhere in the women's game.
Massengale across the stripe, looks to tie. Missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Ashley Gale. Fontenette in a hurry in front court. Lost on the spin move, Glory Johnson. And they tie each other up again. This time the alternate possession stays with Texas.
Making good decisions at a fast pace. Spin dribble against a pressing team is always probably highly not recommended.
Teams have one common foe as Texas beat Virginia over in Hawaii. Tennessee lost in overtime to Virginia on the Cavaliers' home floor. Fazell misses outside. Reed there to clean it up, but she misses the putback, and Glory Johnson yanks off the rebound. Out to Strickland. Underneath, Vicky Ball with a left-hand layup.
And she just flat out beat Koki Reed down the floor. And Vicky Ball is off to a great start for Tennessee.
Has all 4 points. We're tied up at 4. Debbie, whose tempo is it favoring right now?
Well, it's favoring the home team because Vicky Ball is out on the break and getting early offense.
Anderson is blocked from behind by Spaney, but she keeps it alive. Fontenette, a 3 from the top of the key.
The one characteristic about the combination of guards that Gail Gessencourt shares in the backcourt is that they've got great toughness and competitiveness about them.
Strickland, open look.
And Strickland is certainly playing the best basketball of her career right now early on in the season. And I think the more she gets comfortable on the wing, the greater her numbers are going to continue to grow. And that's a lot to do with Ariel Massengale's play at the point.
Had a brilliant game against Baylor. 25 points, 12 rebounds. Her second double-double this season.
The other thing is she's got the toughest defensive assignment on the floor for Tennessee in guarding Chastity Fazell.
Massengale picks up the block.
Shakina Strickland is shooting 44% outside the three-point line right now, and that is from deep. A lot of people are making a big deal about the line moving back to equal where the men's line has been. Doesn't seem to bother Strickland at all. Look at Tennessee's help at the rim, Bob. They've got weak side help with 2 feet in the paint.
3-second violation. That's going to be called on Ashley Gale away from the ball. First turnover of the game for the Texas Longhorns.
And that Tennessee man-to-man defense and their ability to gap and help off of dribble penetration and their ability to recover with all that speed and quickness makes it tough to score against them in the quarter court.
Glory Johnson gives it off to Vicky Ball. There's a bounce pass intended for Glory Johnson.
And see, now, let me tell you something right there, Bob. That's an example where Ariel Massengale needs to go and demand the basketball and run a set. Tennessee had nothing on that broken play.
Tied at 7 in our first media break.
Like so many great pioneers before me, guided only by a dream, I'm embarking on a journey of epic proportion. I will travel from sea to shining sea, through amber waves of grain, and I won't stop until I've helped every driver in America save hundreds on car insurance. Well, I'm at the parking lot. That's a good start.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You're tuned to Tennessee Basketball, brought to you by First Tennessee, offering convenient hours across Big Orange Country. First Tennessee, the official bank of the Lady Vols. By your local Ford dealer. Tennessee Basketball, built Ford tough. Visit your local Ford dealer today. And by State Farm Insurance. All season long, State Farm's proud to be there as a longtime sponsor of the Tennessee Lady Vols.
When I went into coaching, I never really thought about being a mentor. I think it's important that these young women realize that we do care. The same is true for me when I am seeking advice. It's important that I have people that I can call on and count on. And that would be the people at First Tennessee. I trust them to help me make important decisions in the financial part of my life.
Tennessee and Texas tied up at 7 here at 15:42 to go in the first half. The last Texas bucket by Ashley Fontenette. It was a big one in her career, Debbie.
Nice job to knock it down outside the arc, and she's been a terrific point guard for Gail Gessencourse and has really evolved over her 4 years. Her skill set was always there, but her IQ and her toughness has been elevated playing under Coach G.
Puts her over 1,000 points in her Texas career. Came into the game 998 points. That three-pointer gives her 1,001. 36th player in Texas's long history to go over 1,000 points. So congratulations to Ashley. Now do look for Tennessee defensively after the timeout.
1-2-2, and you've got to attack it right there. And that's how Texas has scored a couple of easy baskets against the Tennessee pressure.
Anne-Marie Hartung scores, and Texas back in front, 9-7. We've been tied twice, but Texas has had the lead the rest of the way.
And Texas has been in a man-to-man defense since the first possession.
Anderson ball hawking against Massengale. Strickland against Frizzell and missed the layup. Long rebound tapped out Fontenette. Lob pass inside, pass too far for Gale. Can't save it, and here comes Tennessee down 2. Massengale for the lead.
She looked left and right. No one else had a better option than her own number, so she called it.
First lead of the day for the Lady Vols. Fontenette's open, top of the key, and hits again.
Yeah, miscommunication by Tennessee defensively. They didn't match up in transition well enough, and that would be what you would call a basket at a secondary break.
Fontenette, a 40% shooter from three-point range. She's nailed 2 today.
Look for Taker Spaney maybe to post up a smaller defender inside.
Johnson going to take a 17-footer, no good. Strickland a rebound. Glory Johnson gets behind the defense and traveled with it. Came over. Ashley Gale with help, but that forced the travel on Glory Johnson.
Well, Gale has already blocked one shot of Glory Johnson's. But watch right here the miscommunication defensively. Who's got Fontenette? Vicky Ball says, is that mine? You see your point? You got to communicate.
Texas by 2. Spaney has Fontenette now. She's pulled up at the free throw line. Missed it. And a big rebound. Tough rebound by Tennessee's Glory Johnson. Strickland. That's another 3. Second of the day for Strickland. And the Lady Vols back in front by 1. Tennessee now 3 of 4 from three-point range, and Texas 2 of 3. Hartung behind Johnson, back to Gale. Thought about it, didn't do it. Anderson, shot clock rolling down. Anderson misses against Massengale, and Ball the rebound. Good bounce pass to Glory Johnson. What a brilliant feed.
That is a big-time veteran play by a rookie point guard.
That's kind of a lost art in this game, that bounce pass. That was executed perfectly.
I spoke to Ariel before the game. I said, how's it going? She said, well, no turnovers in the last game means things are going pretty well for me.
That's right.
That was a terrific assist.
Anderson dumps it down low. The ball knocked away. Good defense by Glory Johnson again from behind. Strickland the trailer. Fontenette the rebound. Frizzell pulls and pops. Off the mark. Anderson trying to chase it down, but it's corralled by Spaney in the corner.
This is an example of what I'm talking about. Tennessee forcing tempo with offense and defense. They are looking for early offense.
And now Texas has numbers. Frizzell against Spaney on a blocking call. Frizzell will shoot when we come back. Tennessee has jumped in front 15-12 over the Texas Longhorns with a brilliant pass to Glory Johnson from Massengale.
Aaron, you're all set.
Great, thanks.
Mike, thanks for doing that discount double check. You saved us hundreds.
What was that?
The discount double check? It's when we comb through your policies to make sure that you're getting all the discounts you deserve.
No, I get that part, but you guys are doing my move.
The discount double check move?
It's my touchdown dance.
So you're a dancer?
No, I'm a quarterback.
Oh, quarterback. I'm a robot. Get out of here.
Aaron Rodgers got his. How about you?
Rodgers! Discount double check!
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Get ready for the biggest bowl preview in the South.
The new college football show is teaming with the crew from SEC Gridiron Live.
That's right. We'll have the final say on all the SEC, ACC, and Conference USA bowl action.
Premieres December 14th on Fox Sports South.
I might even get a bowl haircut. I'm so excited.
I'll be with you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. And get bowl ready now at foxsportssouth.com. Stay connected with news, schedules, videos, and everything you need. Online now at foxsportssouth.com.
Nashville Predators six-packs presented by Sports Seasons are back.
Back to Erad. Score!
For every six-pack you buy, you get a VIP meet and greet with a prominent Preds player, a free Predators Gold t-shirt, bonus tickets to a future game, and purchase 2 packs to receive a $20 gift card to Sports Seasons. Packages start at just $23 per game and are on sale now. Call 615-770-7800 or go to NashvillePredators.com/six-pack to order today.
SEC Gridiron Live, Wednesdays at 10 on Fox Sports South.
Pat Summit's Lady Vols lead Texas 15-12. Lady Vols have won 8 national championships under the direction of Pat Summitt. The first one special back in 1987. It's got a Texas tie because Tennessee won it on Texas's home floor at the Irwin Center in Austin. As Texas was heavily favored going into that Final Four, Lady Vols upset Long Beach State, and Texas was upset by Louisiana Tech. And then Pat Summitt's team, led by Bridget Gordon and Carla Horton, Shelley Sexton, Tanya Edwards, and Carla McGee, knocked off Louisiana Tech to win the first of 8 national championships. So anytime Pat goes back into the Irwin Center, it's very special for her.
Of course. Coach Summitt went to 7 Final Fours before she finally won her first national championship. And Coach Gestencourse from Texas has been to 4 Final Fours and is yet to win, but it played in 2 title games.
Fazell at the line.
Those were her Duke days.
That hits the first free toss. Yeah, I mean, everybody thinks Pat Summitt just started winning national championships right off the bat. It took a long time, almost 10 years to get that first one. In fact, she won an Olympic gold medal before she won her first national championship here at Tennessee.
I love when she remarks about her stories of 1974 when she was making $8,000 working here.
Right.
Well, she's not making $8,000 now.
She's built this program into one of the premier programs in all of college basketball. Spania drives short on it. Hartung gets the rebound.
Coming off the timeout, Tennessee tries to get Spania a shot. That's her first field goal attempt.
Fontenette open again and nails a 3.
That's a couple of triples for Ashley Fontenette.
She's got 9 points early, in Texas back in front, 17-15.
Texas wants to score in their early offense before Tennessee's length becomes an issue in the quarter court defensively.
Harris into the game for Tennessee. Now the ball goes to Vicky Ball. Massengale outside. Drills another 3.
Yeah, I'm okay if this is all offense. I have no issue with that at all. Right now, Texas is 3 for 5 outside the arc, and Tennessee is 4 for 6.
Strickland. They get the ball over to Fontenette. She misses the jumper as Strickland gets out on Fazell. Now Massengale in a hurry to the basket. Lays it up and in.
Her decision-making early on has been outstanding, and you're going to watch her grow up right in front of your eyes this season.
Saw that extra gear that time, didn't you?
Well, I like everything about her mentality and approach to the game. She's a student of the game first. She understands the system very well for a freshman.
Cross-court pass, Fontenette drives Spania this time. Throws up an off-balance shot, and Vicky Baugh gets the rebound, and she sets sail. Look at the 6'4" center behind the back and walked. A little too fancy there.
Now, a little bit too much right there by Vicky Baugh, but look at Massengale right here. Left hand, ball fake, finish with the left. Strong power dribble up the floor.
Massengale goes out of the game, and Megan Simmons comes in for Tennessee.
Now, this is a player for Tennessee that needs to get going. Megan Simmons is in an official sophomore shooting slump. 2 for 26 in her last 3 games.
Coming off an 0 for 7 game in her last one against Middle Tennessee. And then Pauly is into the game now. And here's a drive by Anderson into traffic, right into Harrison, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Anderson, the daughter of Mike Anderson, now the head coach at Arkansas.
And Gail Gestencourt says she is truly a coach's kid. She brings that mentality every day to the gym.
Fazell misses, and Megan Simmons off and running against Anderson. Draws the foul, should go to the line. First foul on Anderson, and the second team foul on Texas this half.
You know, Pat Summitt told me yesterday that she spent some time with Megan Simmons in the gym getting some extra shots, just talking her through the shooting slump that she's struggling with. If she's the fastest player Pat Summitt says she's ever coached, she could get a few more breakaways like that off the defense. You know, that 0 for 7 that you were talking about, Bob, that she had against Middle Tennessee State, she also didn't have any rebounds, and she only had 2 steals in 21 minutes. She can bring more to the table on the other side of the floor.
Last year, of course, she played point guard and was relying heavily upon her scoring. And now this year, of course, she's playing the 2 guard with Massengale playing point primarily, although Simmons is playing a little more point now in backup of Massengale. Foul is on Harrison, Isabel Harrison. That'll be your first foul, and the third foul on Tennessee this half.
Here's a first look at the 2-3 zone, which they like to trap out it to the wing. Texas spent a lot of time in practice yesterday going through this defense and how they wanted to execute.
Peoples, top of the key. He's got a launch, long range, no good. Anderson will save it into Peoples. They get a fresh shot clock.
See, I'm a big believer that you got to get a little sweat on you before you jack up shots, particularly in an environment like this, on the road for a freshman point guard.
There's a good look inside. Ball bobbled and put up and in. Nice shot by Reed. She bobbled it, had to muscle it up for her second basket of the day. Skip pass. Strickland rattles out. Rebound, Harrison back up. That's blocked. That's blocked again. That's blocked a third time. And now Texas comes out running. Anderson against Simmons. Missed the layup, and Isabel Harrison rebounds.
You talking about contesting every shot?
Yeah.
Wow. Both ends.
Gale might have gotten 3 blocks in that one transition there. Simmons going to take one and hit. Brings a big roar from the crowd. Maybe that'll get her out of the slump.
Critical for her confidence. See, Tennessee's not trapping right now out of their 2-3. It was a new defense they introduced against Middle Tennessee State the other night.
Peoples probing the zone, gets it on the baseline to Reed, back up front for Zell. She's going to launch long range. No good. And a foul on the rebound. That's going to be on Gale. Ashley Gale picks up her first foul, third foul of the first half on Texas. Massengale gets it over to Simmons for the hoop.
How do I celebrate the holidays? Oh, I come to the mall, talk about Ford. Have you actually been in an F-150 before? Ranked highest in initial quality.
Where can I get one of these? These are nice. EcoBoost engine in the F-150.
The power of a V8 with the fuel efficiency of a V6.
I really want to drive this thing, man. I'm impressed.
I take it right up here, hit the food court.
Now, get F-150 with up to $7,500 in total savings. Visit shopfordnow.com for more great offers.
It's a year-end celebration.
I would go to the Ford dealership, honestly.
I love this game. This tradition. The energy. The drive. The fever pitch. This game is about teamwork. Are you ready?
Dish Network, the official satellite TV provider of your Tennessee Vols.
The Bulldogs and Yellow Jackets headed out on the field. But on Wednesday, the battle hits the hardwood. Who will take home the in-state bragging rights? Georgia Tech, Georgia. Wednesday at 7 on Fox Sports South, where the madness begins. Brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Dig in, baby. The W, new from Wendy's. Double beef, double cheese, and our signature sauce on a buttered toasted bun. Now for just $2.99.
Inside 8 minutes in the first half. On the road here, Texas playing down 5. And this is a look of coaches that have won twice in Thompson Bowling Arena. You know, only 21 teams have ever won in here, and these coaches have won more than 2. Gino Auriemma top of the list, but if you look towards the bottom, Gail Gessencourse twice has brought teams into this building and has come away with a W. It is not an easy thing to do in this environment. I think the Tennessee across the front of the jersey is good for at least 6 or 8 points against most places.
Texas got the first win in here with Jody Conrad at 87, full house, 25,000 on hand. The traffic problems were so bad outside. Pat Summitt had to park her car about a mile away from the arena and run to make it for tip-off. So she remembers that game. And then Texas came in and beat her in that game as well. Vicky Baugh gets fouled underneath.
I think it's just a daunting place to come. Traditionally, not many teams can come through here and win. Not many coaches have a winning record against Pat Summitt. Gino Auriemma and Kim Mulkey come to mind that are still active coaches. I think Leon Barmore is the only other coach. And it's hard to do. You're right. Pat Summitt has created a dynasty.
Baugh misses the first free throw. That's her first miss of the season at the line. She hit her first 8, and now she has her 5th point of the day. And Tennessee has a 6-point lead, 25-19. Largest lead of the day for the Lady Vols. David, this zone has slowed Texas down a little bit.
Anytime you can not allow Texas to have transition opportunity or early offense, I think that would be to Tennessee's advantage with their length and quickness on the defensive end.
Baugh knocks the ball out of bounds away from Ashley Gale.
And they're big.
8 seconds on the Texas shot clock. Anderson looks, finally lobs it out front to Fontenette. In the corner, long three-pointer, banks in, and they're going to count it. Chelsea Bass banks it in from the deep right corner, and she is fouled on the play. This could be a 4-point play.
She was 1 for 6 before this attempt, and you're right, she catches a little bit of the window on this one. After she releases the shot, the foul is on the lower part of the body. Take a look at that. And Texas is just lighting it up outside the arc, 4 for 9.
Burdick gets the foul, and Bass gets the 4-point play. 25-23, Texas now back to within 2, and Texas going to trap. That's effective as they knock the ball away from Simmons, but it's knocked off Texas as Gale knocks it out of bounds. It'll still be Tennessee ball. They surprised Tennessee a little bit with that trap.
Well, I think Tennessee knows that Gail Gessencourse is going to mix it up, and Texas will bring a multiple look defense.
Johnson misses everything.
NC forces a quick shot, so it's a good change of defense by Texas.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Ball didn't hit the rim. Glory Johnson gets it in the corner to Simmons. Missed that one, but there's a backside rebound. Strickland gets it. Open look for Burdick, no good. Vicky Baugh comes away with her offensive rebound.
I mean, can rebound out of her area, can just pursue the basketball. She and Glory Johnson, 2 of the best.
Burdick again. That one's short. And a foul this time. Burdick trying to get the rebound. That's the second foul on the freshman Burdick.
That's a good call. Cokie Reed boxed out, checked her defender after the shot.
Tennessee just 9 of 27 from the floor to start, 33%. And Massengale's coming back in next dead ball. Tennessee by 2.
You know, coaches keep that plus minus while players are on the floor.
3-second violation. As Cokie Reed got it too deep, couldn't get rid of it, and the ball goes back to Tennessee.
You know, I think to go back to my point about that plus minus, it seems that with Ariel Massengale on the floor, it's a plus. You know, the score is impacted by her presence and her calming demeanor.
Massengale now going to play with Megan Simmons at the same time. Good boot, ball down the lane, throws up a layup, good.
And good action, early entry to the high post. Nice execution.
Tennessee by 4.
And they're staying in that 2-3, and they haven't trapped out of it, but I'm telling you, they will.
Anderson, good look inside to Reed. She misses a point-blank shot. Massengale the trailer. Gale gets the rebound out to Fontenette, and Texas runs. Fontenette gets an open look.
I mean, why not? She's 4 for 4 outside the arc. Fontenette has not missed.
12 points for Ashley Fontenette. And Texas back within 1.
And nobody's in the middle for Tennessee against this pressure. There's a flash.
Strickland strong to the basket, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Against pressure, you want to reverse the ball, look middle. It was a delayed flash by Strickland. Watch Strickland come from the weak side, right to the middle of the floor. A little pump fake, and then she is going to make a strong move to the basket to get to the free throw line.
Strickland goes to the line.
And I mentioned before, Bob, she's only 6 for 10 in the season from the line. She hasn't gotten to the free throw line as much as she's certainly capable of and what's within her skill set to do.
She hits that free throw. She's now started 110 consecutive games. So not only has she been an outstanding player, she's been very durable for this Tennessee team. She misses that free throw. They chase down the rebound, and Glory Johnson saves it, but to Fontenette, 3-on-3. Anderson gets around Simmons and throws it away. Ball loose on the floor, and here comes Massengale leading the break. Simmons explodes on the baseline. Her shot's blocked out of bounds by Gale.
My goodness.
What timing by Ashley Gale.
I mean,
that's got to be 5 blocks today.
Well, they only have her for 4, but I had her for 5 also, Bob. Watch Ashley Gale rotate over and help.
And she doesn't foul. That's the thing that's amazing about it. She goes straight up.
She fouled out of 4 games last year, but every year she's gotten better at staying on the floor foul-free.
Strickland the ball.
And she has not fouled out this year.
Vicky Ball wants to go again into a double team. Back out to Simmons. She's wide open and hits again.
Well, Gail Gessencourt told me yesterday it wouldn't be long before she knew Megan Simmons would get out of that shooting slump. She just hoped it wasn't going to be today. But that's 2 for her outside the arc.
Tennessee by 5. Trying to play Fontenette a little tighter now with Massengale. Fazell on the baseline, and she's going to be forced out by Strickland.
And for the most part, Strickland has done a very good job denying Chastity Fazell the ball when they've been in their man-to-man.
6th team foul on Tennessee. First foul on Strickland, not a shooting foul. Fontenette to trigger. And lobs it out to Fazell. Great high school score out of Obion County. Averaged 27 points a game in high school. They just retired her number this year.
She's the only player for Texas that's been in double figures every game.
Fontenette, pull-up jump shot, no good. Inside a rebound. Gale missed it. Boy, they missed a couple of point-blank shots. And Gale can't get that one to go. Vicky Ball running the floor, tied up. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be out of bounds to Tennessee. Lady Vols have a 5-point lead, and Megan Simmons in a slump before today. She's nailed 2 3-pointers to give Tennessee the lead.
Why join the Y? The YMCA offers members everything they want in a health and fitness club. If you're young, a senior, or somewhere in between, the Y is a program just for you. The Y has state-of-the-art fitness equipment and programs that improve your cardiovascular health, build muscle, or you can just have fun and make new friends. The Y is more than a health club, putting Christian principles into practice that build a healthy mind, spirit, and body for all. Call today or visit online at ymcaknoxville.org.
A lot of people ask about Dan Patrick's success, but if you think about it, good hair, good pipes, a couple catchphrases, the whiff, and fuego, anybody could do that.
Like Lance Armstrong, that ball is gone.
Oh, man, did that really just happen? Ichi owie!
As pointy as an isosceles triangle.
Yep, it's that simple. Couple of catchphrases, nice haircut, you're good to go in this business.
Sunday, it's an ACC triple header on Fox Sports South. First at 1, it's Florida State versus UNC Greensboro. Then catch NC State and North Carolina Central, followed by Boston College against Stony Brook. It's all Sunday on Fox Sports South. Brought to you by Jameson Inn.
Get ready for the biggest bowl preview in the South.
The new college football show is teaming with the crew from SEC Gridiron Live.
That's right. We'll have the final say on all the SEC, ACC, and Conference USA bowl action.
Premieres December 14th on Fox Sports South. Log on and like us on Facebook to join the conversation happening now.
Guard play's been big so far in this game. Tennessee leads 31-26, but Ashley Fontenette keeping Texas in the game.
All 12 of her points outside the arc, and most of her threes have been in transition. When the post players run the floor hard and the shooters run to the corners, it opens up the top of the floor, and that's how Fontenette has been able to knock down triples. I mean, 4 for 4 is outstanding. I think she's just getting warmed up.
0 for 4 from two-point range, but 4 of 4 beyond the arc. Went over 1,000 points in her Texas career earlier on that first three-pointer made, and has 12 points. But her team trailing by 5.
It's a veteran backcourt for Texas. 3 players in double figures, all in the backcourt, and Fontenette is one of them.
It's a Texas team that lost its first game to Stanford, 72-59, but have clipped off 5 straight wins since then, including a trip out to Hawaii. They won 3 games in Honolulu. Strickland throws the pass inside the Ball with the left hand. No. Ball with that long reach puts it in.
Just so good around the rim. Vicky Ball, good execution to get the shot they wanted off the timeout. Here's the trap.
Anderson needs help. Gives it to Reed.
Trapping out of that 2-3 zone. We told you it was coming. We just don't know when or where Tennessee might trap.
Largest lead of the day for Tennessee at 7. Reed in the lane. Can't get much better look than that, but she can't finish.
Koki Reed knows if she gets a one-on-one, she's going to look to score. She's a willing passer as well if you bring the double, but right now she hasn't demanded a double.
Anderson pries it free. Fontenette racing against Massengale, and a blocking foul is called. Second foul on the freshman point guard for Tennessee, Ariel Massengale.
It's a great push by Fontenette. The Texas guards are all excellent off the bounce.
This will be a 2-shot foul, but Tennessee now over the limit, so Texas will shoot the bonus the rest of the half.
While Koki Reed is on the floor for Texas, they've got to find a way to run some offense to her.
It's the first free toss. Fontenette has led this Texas team in steals and assists. Last year she did that. 13 points today.
Well, I haven't gotten any post play yet. It's been all the guards for Texas. So the difference is you got to play to Koki Reed and play through.
Great pass from Strickland down low the ball. Boy, Vicky's running the floor about as well as we've seen her run it.
She knows she can beat Koki Reed every time.
Baugh missed the Virginia game with a knee problem. That's been a constant thing in her career. Then she only played 8 minutes against Middle Tennessee, but she's running up and down the floor today, and Strickland takes it away. Strickland gives to Glory Johnson. And Texas wants a timeout. That's how explosive this Tennessee team is. Debbie, you don't take care of the ball, and you'll pay for it.
Their team speed overall is outstanding. This is a couple of 6-3s running the break for Tennessee. They're long, they're athletic, they're fast, and they're big. Vicky Baugh just doing a nice job of running right to the rim, not to the block to finish inside.
Texas led this game 17-15, but since then it's been pretty much all Tennessee. Just grinding against Texas a little bit, and Debbie, this zone has really slowed down Texas's offense.
The Texas offense has been in transition. Tennessee, you see on the scoring run the last 3 minutes. They run the floor hard, and I know Pat Summitt believes a couple of things about championship teams, and one of those is that you always sprint the floor, and you get in a stance, and you contest every shot. Right now they're doing that while owning the middle of the floor.
Biggest lead of the day for the Lady Vols, now 10.
And here's a 3-2 look out of their zone.
And look at the size of this zone. Fontenette over the top. Can't hit. Spaney rebounds. Lost it on the floor. And the alternate possession will give the ball back to Tennessee. You know, with Spaney and Johnson and Vicky Baugh on the back end of that zone, that's a big wingspan across the back. And then Strickland is a big guard. Spaney thought about it. Drives in a right-hand hook shot on the move. No good, but she draws a foul and will go to the line. That foul's going to be on Cokie Reed.
And Tabor Spaney, it's her first three-point attempt. She really hasn't had an open look. Texas has done a nice job of denying her. But she just takes what the game gives her that time. Instead of trying to force a three, which she's capable of making a three with somebody's hand in her face, she gets to the line.
Spaney's been bothered by a sore knee and also had a elbow procedure in preseason. So she's been battling some injuries, but she said that she is left-handed, and that left elbow situation really made her concentrate on using the right-handed. Debbie, she used that getting that foul just a minute ago coming across the lane.
Well, last year it was turf toe, so it just seems like you know, Tabor hasn't been able to be 100% healthy. And look how productive she's been while she has been struggling with a few injuries.
First point of the day for her. Fontenette. Frizzell from the corner.
Good attack of the pressure.
That's her first three of the day. She has 7 points. Simmons, her shot's blocked. Gale gets another block shot. Anderson in for the layup.
Is that Brittany Griner back there blocking shots for Texas? I don't think so. I think that's Ashley Gale. My goodness.
Anything close. And just like that, Texas has cut the lead down to 6, and Pat Summitt wants a timeout. So Texas using a little explosion thanks to the defense.
Well, it's a good job by Gail Gestencourse. Down 10, calls a timeout, and her team comes back, hits a three, then gets a transition basket, forcing Tennessee to have to call the timeout.
Gail Gestencourse, 2 wins here on this floor when she was the head coach at Duke. Texas ended its season here last year in the NCAA tournament, losing to Marquette in a first-round matchup. A very disappointing loss, I think, for this Texas team last year, Debbie. They expect to go a little bit further in the tournament last year.
Well, there's no question. I mean, they, you know, lost 6 of their last 10 going into the NCAA tournament, and you know, in the Big 12, it's tough. I mean, every game is a struggle. They got swept by Baylor and Texas A&M and Oklahoma last year, but they're picked 3rd this year, and they've got, with Cokie Reed back on the floor, it gives them a scoring presence in the post.
Texas has cut this 11-point lead down to 6. Simmons in the corner. Off the mark, hit the side of the backboard, and the long rebound still loose. And they're going to say somebody kicked it. Texas kicked it.
And Coach G's going to say that was an inadvertent kick.
I might agree with it. Just looked like everybody was trying to get the ball. It wasn't an intentional kick. I don't know about that. Debbie, it wasn't intentional. Isn't that the rule?
Yeah,
it's just inadvertent. You play on.
Yeah, that's right. But Dean Kantner thought that it was intentional.
There you go. Well, Tennessee gets a break on its home floor. They don't reset the shot clock. Pass inside Glory Johnson to Simmons again. She hits that one. That's her 3rd hit of the day from three-point range.
And a much better shot selection. Inside out for the 3.
Anderson to answer. Vols saves it along the baseline. Texas could hold for the last shot of the half. Fontenette going on Spaney. In the lane, floater, no good. And Burdick launches from midcourt, no good, and that's the end of the half. So Texas makes a run, cuts an 11-point lead down to 6. But Megan Simmons hits a big three-pointer at the end of the half, and the halftime score as the Lady Vols on top of Texas by a score of 41-32. Debbie, Tennessee really kind of controlled the tempo. Their zone really dictated things, but Texas is hanging around making shots from the outside.
Well, that's the key. Texas has to hit shots, and they've been very good in their transition game when they've been able to get some secondary opportunities knocking down threes. Fontenette's been terrific. But for Tennessee, their attack, their rebounding, their ability to run the floor hard and run it wide, that's been very helpful for them in building the lead.
So a matchup of two ranked teams, Tennessee number 8, Texas number 21, and right now, playing on their home floor, the Lady Vols have a 41-32 advantage. Halftime activities from Thompson Bowling Arena in just a moment.
Sending back to college for a sophomore year. Co-signed a credit card, buy books, not beer. But the second that she shut the door, girls started blowing up their credit score. She bought a pizza party for the whole dorm floor. 100 pounds of makeup at the makeup store. And a ticket down to spring break in Mexico. But her folks didn't know, cause her folks didn't go to freecreditscore.com. Hard times for daddy and mom.
Offer applies with enrollment at freecreditscore.com.
Welcome to O'Charlie's. We're cooking up a deal no one else has. Our 8 under 8. 8 great meals for under $8. Choose a mushroom and blue cheese sirloin, hand cut and fire grilled. Or try our new chicken Italia, topped with melted mozzarella, served hot off the grill. Only O'Charlie's has food this great at a deal this good. Try our 8 under 8 meals and you'll see at O'Charlie's we put the O's in good food.
A lot of people talk about supporting the community here. A lot of people talk about supporting the Lady Vols. But when I think about First Tennessee, they do it. They're there, they support us, they make a difference for us. I have banked with First Tennessee for a long time, and throughout the years, I have gained tremendous respect and trust with my friends at First Tennessee. I'm proud that First Tennessee is the official bank of the Lady Vols.
Recycling is all about responsibility. You're never too young, never too old, never too busy to help the environment, no matter who you are. Be a good sport. Remember to recycle your plastic cover bottle in the Eastman Red Top recycling containers next time you come see UT play. Thanks to Eastman, Coca-Cola, Waste Connections, and Food Center. Good sports always recycle. It's the responsible thing to do.
Saturday, Mississippi State is looking sharp. Can D. Boston crew keep the Bulldogs rolling? Or will Troy pull off the upset? Troy, Mississippi State, Saturday at 4 on Sports South, where the madness begins. Brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Dig in, baby. The W, new from Wendy's. Double beef, double cheese, and our signature sauce on a buttered toasted bun. Now for just $2.99.
At halftime at Thompson Bowling Arena, Tennessee leads Texas 41-32. Bob Kessling and Debbie Antonelli back with you here at halftime. Debbie, I think a very good sign for Tennessee is the fact Megan Simmons looks like maybe she's breaking out of the scoring slump.
Well, they certainly need her to get going, but both teams are shooting it better outside the arc than they are inside the arc. Neither team's turning it over very much, so you're going to have to execute in the second half unless somebody can change that tempo defensively.
Elsewhere in the SEC today, some very interesting matchups. Debbie, what's the one that intrigues you the most?
Well, I like the Kentucky-Louisville game. I've been keeping track of that, and Kentucky's playing at home and playing in front of a big crowd, so that'd be a huge win to get a top 10 win early. Georgia Tech playing at Georgia, that would be a huge win for them. They're a team that's garnered some AP poll votes earlier in the season. And then NC State over South Carolina at home. That would be a big win for NC State coming off a loss to Creighton.
course, Tennessee picked to win the SEC. Kentucky picked to finish second. Kentucky's playing pretty well.
They're playing really well. They don't even have Samari Walker yet, who will be eligible coming up soon. And when they get her, that's going to be a big deal for them because she can give them some more depth in the post and kind of replace what Victoria Dunlap gave them last year.
So
I love their guard play.
Yeah, let's look at some of the top 25 scores from around today. And Purdue with a big win over Texas A&M.
That's huge. Purdue's in one of the toughest stretches of their entire season, having to play at Duke, then play at home against A&M. Next, they've got Notre Dame at home. Baylor, of course, we expected that, and then Duke running away with it in the first half over Pittsburgh. Ohio State and Oklahoma, that will be one to keep your eye on. That was a great matchup last year at Ohio State, and that's, of course, a part of the Big Ten, Big 12 challenge.
So those top 25 scores, and we got a top 25 matchup here as two ranked teams going at it. Tennessee, number 8, leading number 21, Texas, as both teams trying to jump through some hoops today to get a win.
I love this game. This tradition. The energy. The drive. The fever pitch. This game is about teamwork. Are you ready?
Dish Network, the official satellite TV provider of your Tennessee Vols.
How do I celebrate the holidays? Oh, I come to the mall, talk about Ford. Have you actually been in an F-150 before? Ranked highest in initial quality.
Where can I get one of these? These are nice.
EcoBoost engine in the F-150. The power of a V8 with the fuel efficiency of a V6.
I really want to drive this thing, man. I'm impressed.
I take it right up here, hit the food court.
Now, get F-150 with up to $7,500 in total savings. Visit shopfordnow.com for more great offers.
It's a year-end celebration. I would go to the Ford dealership, honestly.
State Farm, this is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica! Jerry Newman with a policy question.
Jerry, how are you doing?
Fine. I've got a little fender bender.
Oh, Jerry, I'm so sorry. I would love to help, but remember you dropped us last month.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. It only took 15 minutes to sign up with that new auto insurance company, but it's taken a lot longer to hear back.
Is your car up a pole again?
I miss you, Jessica.
Jerry, are you crying?
No, I bit my tongue.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
What could be better than enjoying a big grilled hamburger, a bowl of delicious fresh fruit, or giving your beloved pet a healthy meal?
But do you know the foods you're serving to your family and pets right now could be contaminated?
Just last year, millions of people and pets were sickened. Hundreds of thousands were hospitalized, and thousands actually died from foodborne illnesses.
How do you know which food is unsafe to prepare, serve, and eat?
Are they in your pantry?
In your refrigerator?
Or your dog and cat's food dish?
Fact is, you, your family, and pets could be eating a contaminated food right now.
That's why the iDoggyBag Foundation has created the Nipper Alert.
The Nipper Alert sends you a tweet the minute a pet or people food has been recalled.
It's like the Amber Alert, only for food.
It's just that simple.
You can receive the Nipper Alert by following the iDoggyBag Foundation on Twitter, Facebook, and iDoggyBag.org.
I'm Sherry Belafonte, and I say eat healthy, eat safe, and be connected with the Nipper Alert. iDoggyBag. Do you?
SEC Gridiron Live, Wednesdays at 10 on Fox Sports South.
Tennessee at halftime over Texas, 41-32 here at Thompson Bowling Arena. Bob Kessling, Debbie Antonelli back with you. Anything impresses you in the first half about how Tennessee played?
I like the offense, you know, the way they're shooting the basketball and the way they're getting basically anything they want. When both teams have gone to their trapping D, that has resulted in some turnovers. I think we're going to see a little bit more of that trapping defense in the second half.
Let's look at the stats for the first half. Tennessee had a big rebounding advantage, and that was the key in the game. But both teams shot the ball pretty well from three-point range.
Well, Tennessee with 13 offensive rebounds, and you know that's going to be a factor and will factor into their offensive game plan. And then Simmons with 10, but I like the play of Ariel Massengale in the first half. This is 3 consecutive halves of basketball without a turnover. Look at her eyes up the floor as she brings the ball to the middle, and Glory Johnson gets rewarded with a terrific pass, the best one we've seen this year out of Massengale. But her decision-making and her shot selection and who to get the ball to, when and where, I call it the 3 W's of a good point guard. She's exhibited that in the last game and a half, and that's a nice trend for Tennessee.
And Tennessee's defense, the zone defense, has really kind of slowed Texas down a lot.
Well, the thing is, Texas prepared for the 2-3 zone and the trapping out of it, but really we haven't seen the trapping yet. So that's what I'm saying. I'm anticipating both teams to take it up a notch with their defense. And Tennessee has the ability to mix it up, but they're so big at every position that you got to play underneath them, not over the top. If you play under them and control the ground, you got a chance.
Texas trailing Tennessee here at halftime, getting set for the second half when we come back from Thompson Bowling Arena.
My electric bill was breaking the bank. So to save some money, I trained this team of guinea pigs to row this tiny boat. They generate electricity, which lets me surf the web all day. Took me 6 months to train each one, 8 months to get the little chubby one to yell row. It was kind of strange. Such a simple word. Row.
There's an easier way to save. Get online. Go to geico.com. Get a quote. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You're tuned to Tennessee Basketball. Brought to you by Dish Network, the official satellite television provider of the Lady Vols. Catch UT Hoops in HD with Dish Network. By Eastman Chemical Company, promoting sustainability. Remember, good sports always recycle. And by Verizon, official wireless provider of the Lady Vols.
Why join the Y? The YMCA offers members everything they want in a health and fitness club. If you're young, a senior, or somewhere in between, the Y is a program just for you. The Y has state-of-the-art fitness equipment and programs that improve your cardiovascular health, build muscle, or you can just have fun and make new friends. The Y is more than a health club, putting Christian principles into practice that build a healthy mind, spirit, and body for all. Call today or visit online at ymcaknoxville.org.
How do I celebrate the holidays? Oh, I come to the mall, talk about Ford. Have you actually been in an F-150 before? Ranked highest in initial quality.
Where can I get one of these? These are nice.
EcoBoost engine in the F-150.
The power of a V8 with the fuel efficiency of a V6.
I really want to drive this thing, man. I'm impressed.
I take it right up here, hit the food court.
Now, get F-150 with up to $7,500 in total savings. Visit shopfordnow.com for more great offers.
It's a year-end celebration.
I would go to the Ford dealership, honestly.
Gas prices are coming down, and that can mean only one thing. Fuel bucks are at Food City. Buy groceries at Food City and save money on gas. Save even more on Food City exclusive brands. And the best part is, it's all on your value card. It's the new and improved Fuel Bucks, only at Food City.
Score tied twice in the first half. The lead changed hands 5 different times. So right now the Lady Vols lead by 9. We get set for the second half.
Get the technology they love on the network they deserve. Like the powerful Droid Charge by Samsung. Or get the Samsung Stratosphere. And for a limited time, get twice the data for the same low price. Verizon.
When your health is in jeopardy, it may not be just one problem. One issue may affect another. But in an academic medical center, a wide range of medical specialists are available 24/7 to collaborate with your doctor. It's a unique setting where professional collaboration happens naturally to speed treatment and improve care for every patient. Working together, it's who we are. The University of Tennessee Medical Center, wisdom for your life.
Let's face it, for those we love, higher energy prices are here to stay. Pay a premium price, you deserve a premium product. Premium natural gas home heat. Turn up the thermostat, get fresh air warmth fast. Premium, a gas water heater. Heats water twice as fast as same size electric. Premium, natural gas logs, outdoor gas grill, on and on. In Tennessee, man's best friend is
natural gas.
Almost.
Get ready for the biggest bowl preview in the South.
The new college football show is teaming with the crew from SEC Gridiron Live.
That's right. We'll have the final say on all the SEC, ACC, and Conference USA bowl action.
Premieres December 14th on Fox Sports South.
I might even get a bowl haircut. I'm so excited.
I'll be with you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
And get bowl ready now at foxsportssouth.com. Stay connected with news, schedules, videos, and everything you need. Online now at foxsportssouth.com.
Here is Suter, and the score! The Nashville Predators and Dailies are teaming up to make Tuesday night super. Purchase a pair of upper-level tickets for $49 or a pair in the lower level for only $99. All Daily Super Tuesday packages include a $5 off coupon toward any Dailies purchase, including gas. Buy your Daily Super Tuesday package today by calling 615-770-PUCK or by visiting NashvillePredators.com/dailies.
Join the conversation now and follow us on Twitter.
Just about set to go. Second half. Tennessee leading Texas here at Thompson Bowling Arena, 41-32. Bob Kessling and Debbie Antonelli back with you. And Debbie has a very special member of her traveling party with her today.
Yeah, look at Frankie's stat line in the
That's
first
her
half.
son, Frankie.
This is my middle son, Frankie. He's had a couple of hot dogs, 3 boxes of popcorn, and 1 ice cream. He's having a good time. That's a pretty good stat line for the first half, isn't it?
That's just the first half. How about that, Frankie? You're on TV. Also a special visitor today at the arena. He's really a big Lady Vol fan. That's Senator Lamar Alexander, former president of the University of Tennessee, former governor of the state of Tennessee. And he's also getting at it with the popcorn. And that's the chancellor from the University of Tennessee, Jimmy Cheek, with him. So we welcome Senator Alexander to the game today. He's usually in attendance here if he's in town, not in Washington. Attending Lady Vol games. Set to go second half. What does Texas have to do to stay in this game, Debbie?
Well, they took care of the basketball. I think they got to make a few more shots. They only shot 34% from the 2-point range. And I think Cokie Reed has to get involved. They have got to get some offense to her.
Anderson trying to no-look pass and paid for it as Tennessee takes it away.
Cokie Reed played 11 first-half minutes, only 4 points. They need to play to her on the offensive end.
Johnson missed on the baseline. Vicky Baugh gives Tennessee another reset. Strickland. Don't give her an open look.
I'm telling you, she is as confident and comfortable as she's ever been at Tennessee. She's shooting it well. She's defending Fazell. She's got it all working right now.
Just can't give Tennessee second, third looks. And Texas has not done a very good job of that today.
Well, it's always rebounding. And remember, we talked about 42% of their offense comes from made free throws and second chance opportunities, second chance points.
Fontenette gets a high screen. And Ashley Gale banks it off the glass.
That would be her first basket of the game. And she's not known as an offensive player. That's the difference I was trying to differentiate before. You play to Cokie Reed, you play through Ashley Gale on the offensive end.
Good drive by Massengale. She's got 10.
Here's Reed. You got to get her the basketball. Look how deep she was inside.
And she dribbled her off her own knee.
Part of the reason was she was a little bit off balance, but she's got to be able to complete that play for Texas to win here. Watch Ashley Gale scoring on Vicky Baugh high off the glass. Boy, if she could just give Texas 8 or 10 points a game, that would certainly change things significantly for them.
Just averaging 3.5 points a game. Glory Johnson explodes and a whistle and a foul. As Gale that time. They say, did she take the charge?
Yes.
Yeah, they give it to Glory Johnson.
Glory Johnson, that one dribble move from the top. They said Ashley Gale was there. Well, she certainly was outside the restricted area arc.
Yeah, she might have been moving, though, a little bit. Crowd thought so, at least, here at Thompson Bowling Arena. So Texas, 2 minutes in, second half, has got some work to do. Fazell, short on the shot. Reed trying to keep it alive. Does and puts it in. See, there's a whistle. Let's see if it's before the shot was made. The foul is going to be called on Glory Johnson. So basket does not count. Texas will take it out underneath its own goal. Fresh shot clock.
And Coach G's looking for free throws on that one.
Reed on the inbounds. It's knocked out of her hands, out of bounds.
And Cokie Reed is such a focal point. That's why it's so important for Ashley Gale to be able to give them some offense, just to take a little bit of pressure off of Cokie Reed. Everybody collapses on her.
Harrison to come in, and Glory Johnson with those quick fouls will go out of the game. Gail Gestencourt, the coach at Texas, 6-7 all time against Tennessee. She was 5-4 at Duke, and she's 1-3 here at Texas. Reed missed. Ball rebounds. Strickland runs. Drops it off. Spaney, not a good pass, and Texas has numbers. Fontenette for the left-hand layup. A little too cute at the other end.
Well, I actually think that pass might have been intended for Vicky Baugh. Too much clutter in the middle of the floor and congestion.
Give and go. Harrison's shots blocked by Gale. A lot of contact, but here comes Texas.
Wow. That's her 6th block.
Yes. Fontenette, an open look. Good box out by Vicky Baugh. Baugh makes a move on Reed on a hand check. Make that Gale. That's Gale on the foul. Ashley Gale, her 2nd.
Watch Ashley Gale come over and rotate over and help, and that is a good no call.
Yeah, that was a clean block.
No question. You could see the separation, which is the exact angle that the official had. Laura Morris on the baseline.
That was an excellent call. You know, real speed. It looked like there was contact, but she never touched her.
That's because we had a different angle, Bob.
That's right. Spaney on the floor. They dive after it. It's kept alive, and here's Fontenette for an easy layup.
Now here's a little toughness of Texas being exhibited right here coming out of the halftime break. They got a little momentum going their way, even though they still trail by 8. Get a couple more stops in a row, then they might be in some business.
Fontenette with 17 points now. Harrison, a tough drive, and she gets fouled going to the basket. The foul is on Anne-Marie Hartung, her 1st. And they said it's going to be a 2-shot foul for Isabel Harrison. Comes from an athletic family. Dad played in the NFL. Hillsborough High School in Nashville. And the shot's no good.
Another long, athletic player off the bench for Pat Summitt. She's going to be a Vicky Baugh-like player by the time she gets to be a senior because of her length and her quickness and her mobility around the rim.
First point of the day, and it's a 9-point lead for Tennessee. Fontenette going one-on-one against Spaney. Can't make the shot. Strickland rebound.
And see, Gail Gestencourt calls that 1-4 low because Spaney is defending, and Spaney did a very good job of defending.
Massengale on the deflection. Spaney an open look. Count the basket and a foul underneath. I think it's going to be on Texas.
Well, this is going to be a huge swing right here. Just when Texas had gotten a little momentum going with their toughness.
Spaney gets the hoop. Anne-Marie Hartung gets the foul, and Tennessee will have the ball when we come back.
Aaron, you're all set?
Great, thanks.
Mike, thanks for doing that discount double check. You saved us hundreds.
What was that?
The discount double check? It's when we comb through your policies to make sure that you're getting all the discounts you deserve.
No, I get that part, but you guys are doing my move.
The discount double check move?
It's my touchdown dance.
So you're a dancer?
No, I'm a quarterback.
Oh, quarterback.
More.
I'm a robot. Get out of here.
Aaron Rodgers got his. How about you?
Rodgers! Discount double check!
Get to a better state. State Farm.
When it comes to winning back-to-back championships, you have to have people that understand the commitment it takes to be a champion and the people that are willing to come together and make great things happen. When I think about First Tennessee, I think about the people, and I think about their commitment to being an awesome team, not only for this community, but for the University of Tennessee and for the Lady Vols. They are Tennessee's bank.
The Bulldogs and Yellow Jackets headed out on the field, but on Wednesday the battle hits the hardwood. Who will take home the in-state bragging rights? Georgia Tech, Georgia. Wednesday at 7 on Fox Sports South, where the madness begins. Brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Dig in, baby. The W, new from Wendy's. Double beef, double cheese, and our signature sauce on a buttered toasted bun. Now for just $2.99.
Tennessee has taken a 9-point halftime lead and has expanded it to 12. And you take a look at the assisted basket numbers coming into the game for Tennessee. You see, last year they were at about 48% of their baskets were assisted. This is all this year numbers against the first 5 opponents. And right now in the basketball game, they've got 12 assists on 18 baskets, so that's at 67%. Tennessee is sharing the basketball and making the extra pass. And a lot of this has to do with Shakina Strickland being able to move off the point over to the wing. And Ariel Massengale's play at the point has allowed everyone to go back to their natural position. And Strickland is one of the benefactors of that.
Massengale with 5 assists today. And Spaney to bring it in. So Tennessee has already got a 3-point play or a 3-point shot in this possession. So anything they get on this trip is going to be extra bonus. Spaney, pull-up jumper, no. So Texas gets a big rebound. And the Longhorns the other way. Anderson into traffic. Miss, and Harrison rebounds. Massengale resets. He calls on another play with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Vicky Ball, good post move.
What a strong move. She made Ashley Gale believe she was going to the other side of the rim. That's terrific footwork and a good call by Massengale to get the isolation she wanted.
Lady Vols now a 14-point lead, biggest of the day.
Massengale made a call, looked at the bench, and all 4 coaches over there were shaking their head. Yes, that's the right call. But that's got to give a young player a lot of confidence.
Anderson in traffic, gives it off, and a nice driving layup by Inempali.
See, Inempali is going to have to grow up quickly for Texas because Cokie Reed's going to have limited minutes. And they need a scoring threat on the blocks. You know, as long as you get points in the paint, even if you could spread the floor out. Or Gail Guest, of course, has always shown a tendency in her career to invert her guards to the block as well.
Off-target shot that time by Massengale. And Fontenette into traffic and draws a foul on Strickland, a hand check.
As a point guard, if you don't see 2 shoulders, you take it all the way to the rim. And right here, watch Baugh. Face up, read the D, going against the shot blocker. You got the counter move, and you score right at the rim. A terrific job by Vicky Baugh, the redshirt senior.
They're going to say that's a shooting foul. And Fontenette will go to the line.
That's a smart play by Ashley Fontenette. When you're coming up the floor and nobody stops the ball, and if you don't see 2 shoulders in front of you, you only see 1, you take it and draw the foul.
18 points for Ashley Fontenette.
She has had a terrific floor game. She shot the ball well. Texas, for the most part, has taken care of the basketball. They only have 8 turnovers so far in the game. That's a pretty good number for them.
Spaney goes baseline. Ball deflected. Baugh comes up with it.
I mean, this is a Texas team that averages 18 turnovers.
Harrison thought about it, gets in closer, gives to Massengale. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Massengale's spinning shot, no good. Fazell runs it down for Texas.
Now Fazell's going to have to get the hot hand. She has been very, very quiet, and you've got to give Strickland some of the credit for her defensive effort.
She's not scored here in the second half.
See, they scissor cut off of Ashley Gale. That's playing through her. She's not a threat up there.
Under 10 on the shot clock. Fontenette looks for a pick. Pulls up at the free throw line. Bank shot no good. Ball rebound. Massengale. Despaney. Missed everything.
I'm wondering how much that knee actually bothering Tabor Spaney. And the officials are going to call timeout because Ashley Fontenette looks like she's hurting a little bit.
Took a tumble at the other end of the floor and a little bit gimpy getting up. Does have that sleeve on her right knee, and they're going to check her out behind the Texas bench.
There's the screen in the middle of the floor. Wide open 15-footer. Looks like she might have landed funny. And she takes a dive right in front of the head coach. I don't know about that.
52-41. Let's hope she's okay. They're going to check that knee out. Fazell. Good looking stroke on that one.
They got to find some offense for her. They've got to work her off screens. Make Strickland have to guard all over the court.
Well, with Fontenette out of the lineup, maybe she's option number 1 running plays for her.
Well, I thought she was option number 1 anyway, and Reed was number 2. But Tennessee's done a good job of taking both of those options away with their defense.
9-point Tennessee lead. Burdick, good head fake into traffic. Good dish to Barr, who lays it in. What a pretty play on the baseline.
2-3 zone by Tennessee again.
They close out on Fazell, so she'll cross court the pass to Anderson. Short. Strickland, good outlet to Massengale ahead of the pack. Missed the layup. And now Texas has numbers. Tennessee scrambles back quickly. And Fazell gives to Anderson.
And Cookie Riggs had a great screen, but she just doesn't seem to have the conditioning to roll to the block.
Bass misses from the corner and Strickland rebounds.
It's hard to come back when you've missed an entire year and you're a big girl and you've had a foot issue.
Strickland baseline jump shot, pull up, no. Can't get the roll, and Reed gets the rebound. Outlet, Fazell ahead of the pack. Tennessee didn't get back. Fazell has 11. Texas hanging around. Simmons and Glory Johnson at the scores table getting set to come in. Next dead ball. Simmons from the make that Burdick from the corner, missed it. Short, and a rebound and a foul is going to be called on Tennessee's Harrison. So Texas on a bit of a run, but a pretty play here by Burdick, the freshman, to Vicky Baugh. 9-point Lady Vol lead.
I love this game. This tradition. The energy. The drive. The fever pitch. This game is about teamwork. Are you ready?
Dish Network, the official satellite TV provider of your Tennessee Vols.
Tonight,
put your hands up!
The coldest arm of the law returns.
We won't catch you. Come here, stop!
To Kicks of Alaska. An all-new season of Alaska State Troopers premieres tonight at 9 on National Geographic.
Saturday, Mississippi State is looking sharp. Can D-Boston crew keep the Bulldogs rolling? Or will Troy pull off the upset? Troy, Mississippi State, Saturday at 4 on Sports South, where the madness begins. Brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Dig in, baby. The W, new from Wendy's. Double beef, double cheese, and our signature sauce on a buttered toasted bun. Now for just $2.99.
Get ready for the biggest bowl preview in the South.
The new college football show is teaming with the crew from SEC Gridiron Live.
That's right. We'll have the final say on all the SEC, ACC, and Conference USA bowl action.
premieres December 14th on Fox Sports South. SEC Gridiron Live, Wednesdays at 10 on Fox Sports South.
Tennessee leads Texas 54-45, 10:38 to go. Ashley Gale has been a force at the defensive end for Texas. She's only got one basket, but she's made an impact.
Well, she's known as a defender and a stopper around the rim. Anything she scores offensively is extra for Texas. They don't count on it. They could sure use it, but she's great on the defensive end. Good timing. Nice job of staying off the contact. Her rotation from the weak side is part of the way she gets so many blocks and is the all-time shot blocker in Texas history.
She's got 6 today. She had 7 in a game against Alcorn. And look at the numbers for her today, but they sure need some more offense out of somebody in that post. Koki Reed today has 4 points.
Well, look for this
Hartung
play.
has 2.
Look for this play to go to Koki Reed once they beat this pressure.
10.5 minutes to go. Texas still very much in this game. Good look inside, and Gale gets a layup right on cue.
2 feet in the paint is going to be about the only way she can score, and that's so important for them to get points inside.
That was one of Texas's best half-court sets. Strickland to answer a 3.
And then you don't get back and match up defensively.
57-47, still beat Texas ball. Under 10 minutes now to go in a game.
They like to run plays for Fizel right here on their out of bounds.
She's open on the right wing. They don't see her. Lot pass inside Gale. And she's going to be fouled and will go to the line.
Coach,
or do they say traveling?
Well,
they said traveling.
Yes, it's
apparently.
traveling. Coach Guest, of course, was looking for the foul. But you know what? That's a tough pass for anyone to catch, and especially in traffic.
That's 9 turnovers now for Texas.
Well, we talked at the beginning of the game of Texas cutting Tennessee's 42% of their offense down by 50. That 42% of their offense is off of made free throws and second chance points. Well, so far, Tennessee has only scored 18 points of their 57 on free throws and second chance points.
Simmons. Look at Vicky Baugh go high for a rebound and gives it to Burdick. Burdick tried to bat it back to Glory Johnson, and Texas comes out of there with him. Fizel with a driving layup, and she's fouled. Count the basket. Foul's going to be on Simmons. And Fizel with a chance for a 3-point play.
This is the way you get out on a break. Ball doesn't even hit the floor, and Fizel finishes with contact.
Chastity Fizel. She came to some of Pat Summitt's basketball camps growing up, but then it came down to Tennessee was signing Megan Simmons and took Simmons basically over the top of Fizel.
I watched the Cal game when Texas was over in Hawaii, and they were down by 10 at about this same juncture in the game, and they came back and won. So they certainly believe that they can come back from a double-digit deficit.
Now it's down to 7. Baugh from the free throw line. Big day for Vicky Baugh, 17 points. And the lead is back to 9.
This is her second double-double of the season. Her first one was against Baylor, and it's her 5th overall in her career.
Fizel. Good ball movement. And a 3 from the corner. Good by pass.
Yeah, you got a wide-open jumper. You better hit it right now at this point in the game.
Simmons misses. They dive for the ball. It's loose on the floor. Alternate possession will stay with Tennessee.
See, I got to give it to Pat Summitt, because last year she was so patient with Megan Simmons and her shot selection. And this year she's being patient with her as well as she's trying to work her way through a slump, because that was not a good choice. Numbers were not in Tennessee's favor, and she still elects to shoot it, but you got to live with some of that, I guess.
Burdick's going to take one. That's blocked. Bass got a hand on it. The outlet pass. Anderson, Fizel, and here comes Texas. Bass on the baseline. Tries to throw the ball underneath, but it's kicked out of bounds. So Texas down by just 6 as Spaney comes back in. Plenty of time left, 8:25. Gazelle splits a double team, and she gets stripped by Simmons. Simmons, good pass ahead to Glory Johnson, but she misses a layup. Got too far under the basket.
Wow, you got to make those, but that's how Simmons can contribute with her speed and quickness by getting the turnover that leads to a transition.
Last year, Simmons might have taken that shot herself. That time gave it up, and Glory Johnson just couldn't finish it. Fazell. They still double team her. She comes off the pick, gives to Anderson. Extra pass to Bass. Down low to Gale. Oh, and she had a wide open in Impala across the lane, but she missed her. She makes that pass. Easy layup. Instead, it's a turnover, and Tennessee still leads by 6.
Better way to find the perfect hotel from Priceline.
How do I celebrate the holidays? Oh, I come to the mall, talk about Ford. Have you actually been in an F-150 before? Ranked highest in initial quality.
Where can I get one of these? These are nice.
EcoBoost engine in the F-150.
The power of a V8 with the fuel efficiency of a V6.
I really want to drive this thing, man.
I'm impressed. I take it right up here, hit the food court.
Now, get F-150 with up to $7,500 in total savings. Visit shopfordnow.com for more great offers.
It's a year-end celebration. I would go to the Ford dealership, honestly.
Recycling is all about responsibility. You're never too young, never too old, never too busy to help the environment, no matter who you are. Be a good sport. Remember to recycle your plastic cover bottle in the Eastman Red Top recycling containers next time you come see UT play. Thanks to Eastman, Coca-Cola, Waste Connections, and Food City. Good sports always recycle. It's the responsible thing to do.
Tennessee leading by 6. Halftime advantage was 9 for the Lady Vols, and Debbie, Texas has done a nice job hanging into this game.
Well, they have, but Vicky Ball has made some big shots. She has been fantastic all game, consistently good. Working rim to rim, knocking down open face-up jump shots. Good poise and composure, and no one deserves it more than Vicky Ball with everything that she's been through in her Tennessee career to be back on the floor in her redshirt senior season.
17 points, 10 rebounds today, a double-double for Vicky Ball, but work to do as still 7:40 left to go in this game, and Tennessee's lead just 6. Strickland baseline against Gale, missed it. Ball to try and finish up. Ball still loose, and it's out of bounds off of Texas.
Texas has the ability to overpower teams. I don't know if they have that mentality on the blocks.
A lot of contact there, and a foul's going to be called in Impali as she gets up and muscles up against Glory Johnson. First foul on the Texas freshman. That is only the 4th team foul for Texas this half. Texas man-to-man. Simmons throws the pass inside. Strickland back to Glory Johnson. Goes up, strong move on the baseline. Took it right at Ashley Gale.
A nice play by Tennessee to invert Strickland to the block, and then when the collapse came, she found Johnson on the perimeter.
And she, as you said, Debbie, she put her body right on the shot blocker so she couldn't get the swat at it. Good play. Gale, top of the key. Fazell working against Vicky Ball. Vicky moving her feet pretty well. And she almost knocks the ball away. Fazell with the shot clock down to 1. Just has to throw it at the rim. And listen to the crowd applaud Vicky Ball for her defense.
You know, Pat Summitt talked about Vicky Ball winning games in the locker room for her last year. This year, she's winning them on the floor. You talk about a big girl getting in a stance. That's why the crowd is all fired up. Vicky Ball playing some perimeter defense.
Texas takes a timeout. Tennessee an 8-point lead.
That's where it's gotten to after my own birthday party.
You're the only one.
The only one there.
I guess it stopped raining.
Should probably make our move.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, I think that project.
September 9th, Jason Miller finds out if you want to make instant friends, just add water. Get the expert help you need to find the perfect gift for your outdoor adventurer. And now enjoy free shipping with no minimum. REI. Find out.
How do I celebrate the holidays? Oh, I come to the mall, talk about Ford. Have you actually been in an F-150 before? Ranked highest in initial quality.
Where can I get one of these? These are nice.
EcoBoost engine in the F-150.
The power of a V8 with the fuel efficiency of a V6.
I really want to drive this thing, man.
I'm impressed. I take it right up here, hit the food court.
Now, get F-150 with up to $7,500 in total savings. Visit shopfordnow.com for more great offers.
It's a year-end celebration. I would go to the Ford dealership, honestly.
Recycling is all about responsibility. You're never too young, never too old, never too busy to help the environment, no matter who you are. Be a good sport. Remember to recycle your plastic cover bottle in the Eastman Red Top recycling containers next time you come see UT play. Thanks to Eastman, Coca-Cola, Waste Connections, and Food City. Good sports always recycle. It's the responsible thing to do.
Tennessee had seen a 14-point lead evaporate to 6 as Texas on a move, but then Tennessee came up with Debbie a very good half-court set.
Well, watch Strickland get all the burnt orange around her, and then she decides to drop it off to Johnson, who has a better chance of scoring, putting it on the floor and attacking the rim than settling for a face-up jump shot. That is an excellent choice by Glory Johnson.
Johnson with 6 points today, but 7 big rebounds. And now it's Tennessee with the ball with this 8-point lead.
Megan Simmons has not scored in the second half for Tennessee.
Johnson against Gale and launches that one to Simmons, who goes up high to get it and save it. Looked like a wide receiver trying to stay in bounds. Strickland over the top.
Wow. That is from deep.
(64-53). Tennessee by 11. Fontenette down the lane. A floater is no good. Ball tipped out. And it's going to be out of bounds to Texas. What a big shot a moment ago by Shakina Strickland, her 5th three-pointer of the day.
Well, when Tennessee has made 3 or more passes in their offense, they are 8 for 10 from the floor. Strickland is wide open because they moved the basketball.
Under 6 minutes to go. And now Tennessee has a double-digit lead back. Good play by Ball, down low post defense.
You got to make that pass away from the D.
Johnson, shot blocked and a foul on Gale. Going for her 7th block of the day, but that time picks up a foul. That's her 3rd.
Well, the quickness and the athletic ability of Glory Johnson. Look how quickly she makes this move to draw the foul.
2 shots for Glory Johnson. Already graduated, her undergraduate degree in hand, and now going for a master's.
Well, Bob,
she'll get that as well.
She's the only player that shoots better from the floor than she does from the free throw line for her team. She's a 63% field goal shooter and less than 60 from the line. needs to work on that a little bit. But she's going to go
Spaney
there.
and Gale fighting for it. It's out of bounds off Tennessee. So Tennessee now with a 12-point lead back after Texas had cut it to 6.
Good hustle right here on the missed rebounds. And the Tennessee players know that there's a 50% or 40% chance she's going to miss. So they're ready to rebound.
Reed underneath, going against Bob, missed it.
See, you know what, Bob? That's not Cokie Reed's fault. That pass, if it's to the target hand, keeps her at the front of the rim. The pass led her out of the lane. It gives Tennessee time to help.
Baugh in the lane, kicks it back out. Simmons, top of the key. Under 5 minutes. Simmons. They battle underneath the ball, and a foul is going to be called. And that foul is going to be on Reed, a push.
Now, Cokie Reed, I don't blame her for being a little bit frustrated because she had excellent position last time down, and the guards failed to get her the ball where she can score.
You know, Debbie, I'm looking over the Texas bench. We haven't seen Fontenette, and I can't tell if she's behind the bench or not. She went out with as she kind of tweaked her knee a little bit, and I wonder if they've taken her to the locker room. Tennessee to bring it in. Well, Fontenette's now into the game. So that's the reason she went on the bench. Massengale drops the ball off to Glory Johnson, lays it up, no good. And a foul is going to be called.
You see where Glory Johnson catches it 2 feet in the paint, right at the front of the rim. Now watch on the other end for Cokie Reed. Look where Cokie Reed is. She gets great position. She buries at the rim. The pass is so leading, it takes her out of position to score. If the pass had been right to her to the target hand, that's 2 points for Texas.
And Impali gets her second foul, and Glory Johnson will go to the line. Must be a 2-shot foul. Johnson with 8. Now another Texas player banged up. And Impali goes to the Texas locker room. So Fontenette is back, and then Impali's out. Second shot good by Glory Johnson. 9-4.
Look how quickly this lead all of a sudden for Tennessee just blossoms. You know, it was a 6-point lead. Now it's up to 14. And I don't think more than 4 minutes has gone off the clock.
Rizal into tall trees. Can't get the shot to go, and here comes Tennessee. Massengale. Strickland off the mark. Long rebound, bangs out of bounds. And one official looks at the other, said it's off of Texas. The under 4 break. And Tennessee now back in full control, leading Texas by 14.
We love ordering sushi, but it was getting expensive. So to save some money...
Looks great, hon.
And we're not real proud of this.
No, we're not.
Have you guys seen Captain Stewie and Little Miss Neptune?
Did you look all over the place under your desk? All around?
They're fish. They live in a bowl.
What are you gonna do?
There's an easier way to save.
Whatever.
Get online. Go to geico.com. Get a quote. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
State Farm, this is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica! Jerry Newman with a policy question.
Jerry, how are you doing?
Fine, I've got a little fender bender.
Oh, Jerry, I'm so sorry. I would love to help, but remember you dropped us last month.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. It only took 15 minutes to sign up with that new auto insurance company, but it's taken a lot longer to hear back.
Is your car up a pole again?
I miss you, Jessica.
Jerry, are you crying?
No, I bit my tongue.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
When I went into coaching, I never really thought about being a mentor. I think it's important that these young women realize that we do care. The same is true for me when I am seeking advice. It's important that I have people that I can call on and count on. And that would be the people at First Tennessee. I trust them to help me make important decisions in the financial part of my life.
Since Texas cut the lead to 6, Tennessee's gone on an 8-0 run. And now the Lady Vols in this game by 67-53. And Debbie, does Texas have one more push?
Well, they got to turn Tennessee over. That's going to be the chance because they need some extra possessions, and they haven't been able to turn Tennessee over very much so far in the second half. Tennessee has a total of 7 turnovers, Bob, and they had 6 at the break, so they've only had 1 turnover in the second half.
3:56 to go, and Ariel Massengale, the young freshman, another impressive day today. You can just see her getting better with every game. Just kind of figuring it out. She missed a lot of preseason because of concussion, and so she missed a lot of the preseason camp, and she's picking up a little bit with each and every practice and each and every game. Now an offensive foul is going to be called.
Well, that's a way to get an extra possession right there. A screening foul on Glory Johnson.
3rd foul on Johnson. Not a shooting foul.
But you can't walk the ball up the court. You got to push right here. And I don't know why she's walking it.
Anderson gets across the line. Anderson works on Glory Johnson, trying to get the ball across the lane. Texas throws it away again. Another turnover. Out quickly, Strickland. And Fizel, a hard foul. And that'll send Strickland to the line. 2nd foul on Chastity Fizel. And this will be a 2-shot foul for Strickland.
And we talked about Tennessee not turning it over. Well, Texas has 14. So Texas has almost twice as many turnovers as Tennessee.
16 points on the day for Shakina Strickland. Now 17. Last year had a double-double in the game down in Austin. 10 points, 11 rebounds. And Strickland hits them both. The run now is 10-0 since Texas cut it to 6. Fontenette.
Strickland lock and trail on every screen, and then invert to the box.
Simmons got a block on that one as they try to post up Anderson.
You know, Shakina Strickland, it may not show up in the stat sheet on the defensive side, but her ability to guard Chastity Fizel all game has been outstanding. Lock and trail on screens made it tough for her to catch. She has taken Fizel out of the offense.
Simmons for 3. And Glory Johnson and Fontenette tie each other up. All in a possession should go to Texas. And Glory Johnson again battling on the boards. Vicky Ball is coming out of the game, and listen to the hand for Vicky Ball. 17 points today. And a double-double. Alicia Manning into the game for the Lady Vols. Big day for Vicky Ball. Fontenette, one of her few open looks this half. 20 points for her. That ends a long Texas dry spell. Strickland takes Fizel and scores.
So good, so easy for Strickland today.
That time just muscled up and took it right to the rim. Hartong, a tough shot. The foul is called as Glory Johnson goes down as Ashley Gale fouls her. Gale picks up her 4th foul.
That's a great take by Strickland. Just reading the defense. She has had a terrific stat line on the offensive end, but I think equally she's done good work on the defensive end. 20 points and 8 boards for Shakina Strickland, the preseason pick for SEC Player of the Year.
Gale goes out of the lineup for Texas. 4 points today for Gale. And Glory Johnson to the stripe for the Lady Vols. Trying to get to double figures. 9 points, 9 rebounds today. Make it 10 rebounds. And now a double-double for Glory Johnson. Local product out of Webb School. She played for a former Lady Vols, Shelley Sexton Collier, who was a member of that first Lady Vol team that won the championship down in Austin. And now Glory Johnson goes out of the game. One thing you know you're going to get from Glory Johnson is a big effort every single game.
Athletic and high-flying around the rim. She's one of the few players in women's college basketball that does play at the rim.
Fontenette misses. Follow and a foul. Renisha Major gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot a couple. And that foul will be on Isabel Harrison. Well, David, the Texas winning streak is going to come to an end. What did Texas learn about itself today here against Tennessee, do you think?
Well, I think going on the road, you have to have some points in the paint and have some sort of presence inside. And Tennessee's length and size and depth on the front line took some of that away from Coach G's team. Koki Reed really wasn't that much of a factor.
Let's have a hand for Shakina Strickland. 20 points today for Strickland. Major misses the free throw. Brianna, or the Massengale still in there. Brianna Bass is playing also in the backcourt, so 2 point guards in there now for Tennessee as Massengale runs the show. Tries to hand it to Bass with the ball loose on the floor. Fontenette with the steal. Fazell over Manning. Short. Fontenette inside, sticks it in. 22 points for her. We approach the 1 minute mark to go here at Thompson Bowling Arena.
1 minute left in the game.
Well, if Tennessee's going to make a deep run in March, which you know they will plan to do so here, it's going to be behind the play of Vicky Baugh and Shakina Strickland, 2 seniors. Of course, Vicky Baugh is the only player on Tennessee's roster that has any Final Four experience.
Well, Tennessee will learn a lot about itself in the next 5 games because they play at Madison Square Garden against DePaul, at Rutgers, at UCLA, at Stanford, then back here to play Old Dominion. That's a tough grind coming up.
And the thing that I think they also learned about themselves is, and I think they already knew this, they have multiple defenders that can take away anybody's top option on their schedule. So next up for them is DePaul, and DePaul's won 4 in a row, and Doug Bruno's team, they actually open up Big East play on Wednesday. Conference play begins for them. And they've got a great player in Keisha Hampton.
There's a foul, top of the circle. And then Pauly gets the foul. And that'll be her 3rd. Talked about the schedule, the game, the Maggie Dixon game up at Madison Square Garden. Then Vivian Stringer awaits. Then out to the West Coast for UCLA and Stanford coming up. That Stanford-Tennessee game will be something.
That's a great schedule before Christmas.
This game was 59-53, and then the Lady Vols just dominated down the stretch. Offensive rebound, Harrison, and she's fouled. Actually, they say a jump ball, and the all-out possession stays with Tennessee. Harrison got her own missed shot, but she stepped out of bounds, and the ball back to Texas. Well, this is the Texas team, the 3rd youngest in the Big 12, and some of these youngsters learned some lessons today here on the road. Fontenette. 2 seconds to go in the game, and Texas throws it away with .3. Pat Summitt's team about set to go to 4-2 on the year as Tennessee inbounds it, and the game is over as the Lady Vols really close out strong. Texas had cut it down to 6, and then the Lady Vols just dominated down the stretch, and they go away winning this game by 16 points. points. Balanced scoring. Shekinna Strickland led the way for Tennessee with 20 points. A double-double for Vicky Baugh, 17 points and 11 rebounds. Massengale and Simmons also with 10 and 11 points for Glory Johnson. So a big performance by the Lady Vols. Texas has its 5-game winning streak snapped as the Longhorns now drop to 5-2. Tennessee has won now 3 straight in this series, and 6 out of 7. The Lady Vols now lead the all-time series with Texas, a series that dates back now for 3 decades, as Tennessee leads the all-time series 21 wins to 12 for the Longhorns. It's a series that started back in 1978. So good win today for Tennessee as the Lady Vols now take a break for final exams. And then they head out on the road. Again, the next game is at Madison Square Garden against DePaul. And then Rutgers as they stay up east and then to the West Coast at UCLA and at Stanford. Tennessee a winner 73-57 today. And the star of the show was Shekinna Strickland, who had 20 points and 5 3-pointers made. And she's now standing by with Debbie Antonelli.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob. Shekinna, congratulations on the win. You guys had 5 players in double figures. How important is that to your offensive balance?
That's very important. It's saying that we're playing as a team, we're sharing the ball, and this is saying that our team has been in the gym, we're knocking down shots, and we're able to score.
You look the most comfortable I think I've ever seen you inside the Tennessee system. Why is that?
It's senior year, and we've been through a struggle our whole class, and we finally committed to it, and we want to get to a Final Four and win a national championship, and every game we're going to come out and play to the system. That's defense and rebounding.
I often remark about your play from the wing versus the top, meaning that you're not playing the point guard position as much. How important is it for that, for you and for your team, for you to be over on the wing playing your more natural position?
Just know I love Ariel. I'm glad we have her. She's a true point guard. She's playing a big role as a freshman, but she's coming in and she's stepping up to it. She's looking to strip the ball, and I'm finally get to play my position, and I'm really happy about that.
And not only did you excel offensively today, but you had to guard Chastity Fizel. You chased her all over the floor. How tough was that assignment for you?
That's tough, but, I really want that role. I want to be the leader of this team, and when a coach put me on a best player, I got to bring my defense, and I think I really did that today.
Shekinna, you got a big stretch coming up. The next 4 games, 3 against ranked teams. It's not going to be an easy stretch. Up next is DePaul. What are your thoughts on the next 4 games before Christmas, and how important will it be to finish those off?
It's very important. Every day we have practice. We got to come in focused mentally and physically, and just know that we got some big games on the road, and we just got to stick together as a team and just keep playing our game, and I think we'll be all right.
All right, thank you, Shekinna.
Thank you.
Back over to you, Bob.
All right, Debbie, thanks a lot. Tennessee today out rebounds Texas 49-38, and that was a key stat in the game. Tennessee had 20 offensive rebounds to keep the ball alive, and they made a lot of those putbacks as well. See the shooting percentages today. Both teams at 37%, and the offensive rebounding again, and second chance points huge for Tennessee. The Longhorns today led by Ashley Fontenette with 22 points. Chastity Fizel at 14. But the Lady Vols had balanced scoring. They had 5 players in double figures, again led by Shekinna Strickland with the 20 and Vicky Baugh with the 17 points and 11 rebounds. If Strickland plays like this, Tennessee's going to be a hard team to beat.
Really good. And not only just the way she played offensively, but her to accept that lockdown defensive role. That's a whole nother level of maturity for her, and it's just her body language on the floor that really is leading this team. She plays like that. I like it.
And I think especially with Massengale really helps too to settle her down.
There's no question Massengale has allowed everybody to play their natural position, and the way they board it and the way they can defend, they're always going to have a chance.
So a big day for the Lady Vols as Tennessee wins against Texas today, as Tennessee wins it by a score of 73-57. Thanks so much for being with us today for SEC College Hoops from Thompson Bowling Arena. For Debbie Antonelli, I'm Bob Kessling. As the Lady Vols improve on the season to 4-2, Texas drops to 5-2.